Champions League, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City aim to advance in most open competition. Hello. Welcome to our channel. Before anything else, please subscribe and leave a like. Man City boss Pep Guardiola on importance of winning the Champions League. Manchester City aim to take another step closer on Tuesday to the one title that has eluded them, the Champions League. Boss Pep Guardiola says he will be judged on success in the competition, but does this year represent their best chance of becoming European champions? There's not an outstanding team in this season's tournament, says pundit Chris Sutton, while football journalist Rory Smith feels the competition is not as daunting as in previous years. City, second in the Premier League, will secure a place in the quarter-finals if they win their last 16-second leg at home to RB Leipzig after a 1-1 draw in Germany. Bayern Munich, Chelsea, AC Milan and Benfica are the teams already through, while Real Madrid hold a 5-2 advantage over Liverpool, with Italian sides Napoli and Inter Milan leading after their first leg matches against Eintracht Frankfurt and Porto respectively. Of the teams left in the competition, only Bayern, Napoli and Benfica are top of their domestic leagues. This season is very odd, added former Blackburn striker Sutton on BBC Radio 5 Live's Monday Night Club. If you had a guess who you would make favourites for the Champions League, would we not all say Napoli at the moment? But I don't think we've seen Manchester City at their best. That could be ominous, and they find ways to win. It's as open as it's ever been, and there's not a really outstanding team where in previous seasons you could argue differently. Smith, of the New York Times, added, "It feels like the field is a bit more open and slightly unfamiliar, and to be honest, better for it. Real, City and Bayern are the three established powers, and looking how the field is falling we'll be thinking they are the three outstanding teams. City should probably be favourites and will be thinking Barcelona aren't there, Liverpool aren't there, Arsenal, the form team in the Premier League, weren't in the competition. It is not quite as daunting as it would be normally. City should be thinking this is a really good opportunity to right the wrongs of the last 6 years. I'll be judged on Champions League record, Guardiola. City have won 9 major trophies since Guardiola took charge in 2016, but have never been European champions, and he was asked whether his spell would be defined by success in Europe's Premier Cup competition. It doesn't mean I agree with it, but, absolutely, I'll be judged on that, said the 52-year-old Spaniard. Before my first game in the Champions League, with City, people said I was here to win it. I said what? I don't know, but I accept it. As much as I go through, it's not going to change. The closest they have come to Champions League glory was when they reached the 2021 final, where they lost 1-0 to Chelsea. A late fightback by Real Madrid prevented City returning to the final last season, but in Guardiola's first 4 seasons at Etihad Stadium they failed to progress past the quarter-finals. City were upset by French sides Monaco and Lyon, while suffering agonizing exits against Premier League rivals Liverpool and Tottenham, with the latter coming after VAR played a big role in the outcome of a thrilling second leg at the Etihad.